We're in Toulouse today. Come with us and join us for an adventure.
Welcome to Toulouse, what the French call La Ville Rose, or the Pink City. It's renowned for its unique architecture shaped by its history and geography. Since antiquity, the city's buildings have been constructed with its distinctive pinkish terracotta bricks, giving Toulouse its famous warm glow. Founded as a Roman settlement, Toulouse preserves remnants of its ancient city walls and early Christian basilicas. During the Middle Ages, the city of Toulouse flourished as a major center of trade and religious life, resulting in many iconic structures. The Gothic era left its mark with the Jacobins convent, an innovative masterpiece of Southern Gothic architecture. In the Renaissance, the wealth of the pastel trade brought an elegant style of ornate private mansions called hôtels particuliers, many of which still line the historic center today. Over the centuries, Toulouse has harmoniously blended Romanesque, Gothic, Renaissance, and modern styles, making it an urban landscape of one of France's most distinctive and charming cities. Today, you'll be joining me and my family at the Natural History Museum of Toulouse, Muséum d'Histoire Naturelle de Toulouse. It's one of France's oldest and most important natural history museums. Founded in 1796 by the naturalist Philippe Isidore Picot de La Pérouse, the museum originally grew from the private collections and scientific expeditions during the Age of Enlightenment. It officially opened to the public in 1865 in its current location within the former Carmelite monastery, located near the gorgeous Jardin des Plantes. The museum houses over 2.5 million items ranging from zoology, botany, mineralogy, and paleontology to ethnography. It also has a fantastic restaurant where we enjoyed, as a family of four, for about €70, a fantastic gourmet meal. You can have a bite to eat, go shopping, and spend the afternoon with your friends. This museum is particularly known for its impressive fossil collections, including local prehistoric finds from the region of Occitanie. It was renovated and expanded in 2008, and the museum now features modern interactive exhibits that focus on the relationship between humans, nature, and the environment. It continues to serve as an important center for scientific research and public education. This particular exhibit is a unique piece of art from an artist, and what you're about to see is an ancient Asian seismic monitor. When the earth shakes, the ball falls out of the dragon's mouth into the frog, indicating the direction of the seismic activity. What's cool about this location is you can learn a lot about the region of Occitanie, all the stones and crystals from the area. There's just so much richness in France that it's worth exploring all of France to really understand the wealth of this nation from a natural historical point of view. My daughter went with her club and she decided to take us back to join her, and she was so excited to show us everything. And as a mom, I couldn't help but enjoy and revel in the time with my kids. Now we're going to go in and check out some really fun skeletons here. Skeletons of animals underwater. Frank's with his cousin here. He really liked that one. You could see primates and birds. It is an amazing display. Here is a baleen whale, I believe. And we have a bunch of creatures and insects. Gosh, it was so much fun to take a look. If you were an insect, what kind of insect would you be? Here in the paleontology wing, oh, it's so interesting. You really have the life-size skeletons. And if you look in the center here, there's a 5-foot skeleton of an ancient alligator. My gosh, it was the size of my body. You have a Tyrannosaurus Rex. And this was a great time for my kids and I to just imagine, how fast could a T-Rex run? We imagine at least 60 miles an hour. And here we have different bones of various types. Sometimes artists can be found sitting around sketching all of the displays. Here's a family portrait. And this exhibit here has giants of the ancient world, these creatures whose bones they found, and they reconstructed them in different displays so you could see what size they really were when they were alive. And it is very impressive to imagine what the world would be like with these prehistoric creatures. This museum is definitely a great value and a great experience, definitely worth the visit in Toulouse. After our stop at the Natural History Museum, we walked around and just enjoyed all of the architecture. It was really a treat for me. I studied art and architecture a little bit in my undergrad, so coming here to see it was really a feast for the eyes. You have a mix of towers with modern buildings side by side, people making art and beautiful stained glass, Art Deco. The section of town where we visited is quite classy. It's very kind of like Soho or Park Avenue in New York City, but at a whole nother scale. The art here, the fountains, the architecture, the beauty is just definitely worth a few days of exploring and soaking up. If you love art and architecture, I highly recommend just wandering the town, soaking in the sights, and really just enjoying everything the Pink City has to offer. It's on the water, so you can enjoy gorgeous walks along the water, the different bridges. And if you have a pet, walk your dog and enjoy the fresh air. It is really a lovely city to just walk and enjoy. You don't even need to go shopping. My kids and I loved walking in the rain. We had a quick stop and just watching their families living their lives in the downtown. There are beautiful fountains everywhere, and I think that you would really enjoy coming here. It is a sumptuous environment for the eyes with lots of history. And here is an exhibit just right outside of a government building of women of the resistance who helped save people during the occupation of France and the Holocaust. And this is just a reminder to be brave and take action. So thanks for joining me today on this episode of Leslie and Castelnaudary. I will always be reporting all my fun adventures with you. My final adventure for the day was that on our way home, we picked up a hitchhiker named Stéphane. He's taken 2 months off. So Stéphane, if you're watching this, thanks for joining us on the ride home. Like and subscribe, and follow me at Leslie Juvin-Acker on Instagram.